filling the Floyd tonight, huh?
Cody filling the Floyd? Right around him?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't blame him. Those tickets are expensive.
Yeah, I know. I paid for the last one.
To be honest, I have more trouble firing this than a fucking thing.
You gotta use a pine cone.
Shoot him at that tree.
I wouldn't hold it like that. So when you got the pine cone in there, hold it like this.
Oh yeah, pinch it.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What you can do in the direction I aimed at.
Shoot the pine cone.
Well, that's part of the equation.
It's not heavy enough.
Got a little rock or something.
There's a lot of pebbles around here. Just don't look for Bam Bam. Was that a ricochet?
Huh? Yeah, ricocheted off the, it went that way.
Okay.
Should probably stop because everything is such a short range. It's cool though. This is the best shot I've done on this thing.
Yeah, the title for this is Outdoors with the Boys.
Doing absolutely nothing.
Yep.
Absolutely nothing.
I should have live streamed when we were with the Ranger and talking to him.
Well, next week we have archery. Or something like that.
I told him we should go to up in the mountains to do archery. Because you can't shoot nothing down here in the city.
Archery in the backyard as long as you have a big enough platform.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the elements, right? All depends on how much time
Also, it depends on what the weather's like, how the wind is. Because if you miss your target, you're going after it.
Yeah, and the northwest particularly, the wind is something to pay attention to.
Sir, have you been drinking?
That's the juice.
I got a beer or a hat that says "Got Beer." Well, we were coming out here camping a few years ago, and I had to fuck the truck and threw the rod, So right there by the where the rest area is, so I rolled over to the side and got everything out of the truck. I left the truck sitting there, and then the next day went and got a goddamn tow dolly to get off the fucking road, and state trooper comes down as I'm hooking up to it, and I look up at him and he goes, "Got beer?" I said, "I do." "Not here." Yeah. I said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm doing a rod, man. I'm getting it off the road before you guys do." No problem.
Yeah, me and my uncle went camping up at Green Peter over in Sweet Home, Oregon.
Where?
Sweet Home, Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
And we forgot to bring wood. So I went down the road a little bit, started shaking a couple of trees, and one fell over. I dragged this probably half the size of one of these, about probably that big around, on my shoulder all the way back up the hill. I had so many people honking at me. Somebody actually offered to cut it for me, and I was like, "No, I'm good." This one lady goes, "You're scrawny, but you're carrying a log that big on your back? You're a better man than my husband is."
Mean guys, no leverage.
Yeah. No, I was desperate for wood. I didn't want to be cold at night. Oh, he found the soda. Is that alright if I get a soda?
Yeah.
Alright.
There's some in the car right here. There's cherry coke and legal ones that are in the cooler cold. There's a thing of ice there.
Okay.
And the orange cooler is full of ice.
Okay, thank you. Hi, how you doing? Calm down. You already met me. Oh, orange one is full of ice.
It's a Pokemon I've had camping a long time.
What are you playing, Alan?
Pokemon.
Pokemon Go. Yeah, it took us about 25 minutes to get here. Minus the rest stop that we stopped at because I had to use the restroom.
Oh, you're a killer.
Do you need to take a nap?
Yeah, fuck no.
I got zero people watching right now. I don't really care. I just wish they would subscribe instead of just like it or view it.
Working on TikTok.
TikTok, dude. I'm already famous on there.
Oh my god. The things people do for money.
Just give it time. There'll be a dick talk. Nothing.
There's already a TikTok that's a porn website.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Douglas is there, but he's standing by the refrigerator, looking in his fridge, and then he comes to sit at the table, you know, and he looks at me and goes, porn. He's sitting at the computer watching porn.
That's why they kept the crappy computers at Waste Connections. They knew they would distract the workers. These things never fucking work.
You know, the guy named Daryl.
Gerald. he was at the shop staying over. I think he stayed there overnight somewhere. On the computer the next morning, big dick.
Yeah.
Homo.
He's that close of a friend to you, huh? Woo! You got a little sideline going on, buddy.
Alan, you don't feel like going to the river, do you?
We'll have to walk down there.
Might get some energy drinks from nearby first. I don't know.
We drive down there. We need to get a discover pass.
You gotta have pay $10.
Yeah, so we could drive to a corner store and get some energy
Corner
drink.
store across the bridge.
Used to be right up the road, man. Used to go out, they make deep fried mushrooms and shit like that. People like to do it, man.
That's got caffeine in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they used to put cocaine in that.
No, I
That's
know.
why it's
Back
called
in the day.
Coca-Cola.
Fuck, you can order cocaine out of a magazine.
You can put all sorts of shit in those things.
You still order it in Vegas. It would
course
be
you can.
delivered to your house. You can order anything on Vegas.
Now I want one.
You got your phone on you?
Over there.
I called Dion. He wants to come out here. From the site where I'm 54.
Probably won't. Too busy doing deals.
And he said, yeah, bring a bottle of whiskey or a bottle of vodka out. Yeah, that's exactly what he needs.
I can go for a shot of whiskey. Fuck yeah.
Enough problem with my beer.
Yeah.
Hung over this morning.
Yeah, the good thing about me, I'm not part of the program like these guys are.
Program.
Yeah, the Asian program. You don't know about
you
that
don't
one?
want to be on that program.
No.
It sucks.
I ain't no program. I choose to be so-called.
Wow.
No, I was
Again,
talking about the Asian
We went
program.
over there and a ranger was writing a ticket. Guess who for?
Huh.
An Asian.
What is he doing? Start fire?
No, they didn't have
Parking road, long spot.
they didn't have the parking permit thing.
Oh. Neither do
They're cheap Asians.
Yup. And no money. And you will have nothing. Just work. That's all you
I. Oh,
get.
damn.
That's what it is, man. Working class China.
I
dude.
lost.
Hard fucking life.
No, it wasn't.
Here's something. You hear those bubbles?
One?
I was gonna go blow bubbles.
Some cool shit right here. Check this out, viewers.
He's blowing bubbles.
Yeah. This was Alan's idea.
Blow it up instead of down.
Sure.
Diablo.
It's cool in the daytime when you can actually see it. Yeah.
What's up?
They tried to make smoke bubbles.
Yeah, vape bubbles. Vapor.
That's not real.
You tell
You
him.
made smoke bubbles.
You tell on him.
You made smoke bubbles.
There you go.
Big.
He's getting better at it.
You can do it now. We can win.
Uh-huh.
I love bubbles. Even smoke bubbles.
Where's your juice, Steve? There.
There we go.
That was a good one.
Alright, it's splashing in my eyes now.
Diablo.
Make a regular one.
What's up, Ken?
Doug called me about 3:15.
Yeah, cool.
Steve. Your phone's in my car in the seat. Passenger.
It's a whole new level.
More back and more here. The fuck that? Kill him. Whoa.
There
just made this whole place worse. Now it smells like vapes.
You're welcome, America.
We're not Americans. We're Appalachian.
Get all kinds of cans in America. Mexicans,
Mexicans,
Africans.
Blackanese,
Yep.
Americanese.
Hey, Bill, yeah, you try calling me?
Ooh.
Yeah.
What tends to get the most
Oh,
views?
shit. I
People
I
doing
didn't go
stupid
out
stuff.
there. I mean,
Oh man.
well, I did this morning.
Well, you
Yeah,
should film me
shit,
more
I
often.
This
Well,
guy's
yeah,
going
I'm
out and
going
buying a.
it was me.
Oh, we gotta
Yeah,
film it
I
when you're
mean,
doing the archery.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Should have bought a longbow instead of a compound bow.
That was my first one. Get another one.
Yeah.
Buy a bunch of other shit first.
Yeah, I tried to shut
I
it.
got a flight case about this big. I'm gonna get a few big ass duffel bags.
I know that, Bob.
Make
I
sure you
know,
get
and I'm
locks
sorry,
for those cases.
Some of those
I should've shut it-
BDRN
shut it-
suits, you know.
I should have shut it this morning.
Oh yeah.
Obviously I didn't because I didn't go out. You know, I didn't
But all
go
you
that
gotta
way
do
this
is build a
afternoon.
thick cabin.
Yeah,
It'll
so,
protect you from
So
radiation.
it was
Also, make sure you get a
Okay.
ghillie suit.
Gilly,
okay.
oh yeah, I gotta throw that on the list.
okay.
Actually, you got it. It matters on where you're at. Like if it's dry grass, you gotta have the tan one.
Yeah.
If it's out here, like it's green, you gotta have the
Yeah.
green one. If you're in the city,
Finish
Just
that
blend
thing,
in.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
In the
Okay.
city, just dress regular. Blend.
Busy man. Okay. Good night, boss.
What happened, Dad?
Well, evidently this morning when I went outside to go to the park for the park, and Brady showed up and we loaded the fucking forklift, strapped it down and left. I didn't close that side door, and but I didn't think to look at it because I didn't, came in the shop. I went out the regular door because Judy's car was in the driveway, in the backyard, so I shut everything else, but I didn't even look over there because I hadn't been there since this morning. Evidently, I fucked up this morning and left it open. Yeah. So this time was my ring, and last time was yours.
Are you gonna be back at the gallery on Monday?
Don't know. Maybe. Probably because he just said he got in contact with somebody. He thinks he can get a bigger forklift for us Monday. So it would be you guys can get down at Galleria because Jim's all fucking hot about getting that fucking thing done. So there are a lot of fucking studs to be welded. You guys working on those yet, or haven't got the decking in yet?
No, we just got beam one put up yesterday. So we got all the beams put up. We were starting to put the bolts in them, but they were all the wrong bolts. They weren't the right size.
You got just enough to hold it.
So we have to take them back, get longer bolts, and then we start throwing Zandecking over it. Douglas will shoot it. Then
You gotta go weld down all them fucking studs.
let Steve pull a saw it.
There's 120 fucking.
Well, then me, Steve, and Douglas will all pull a saw it. Yeah, because it has to be on 14 on each beam.
There's 120 of them.
Most of them goes pretty quickly now they learn how to do it.
Me and George did the other ones. With my broken back, that was a fucking bitch.
Yeah. cricket round stud.
I know how to do
And
it. That's
then
not,
work your way out and then trigger the edges.
it was fucking. I didn't have a broken back, but I did have a broken back. I'm fucking bent over trying to weld this fucking thing all fucking day. That was so much fucking pain.
Yeah, when my back hurts, I just take my CBD gummies. 25,000 milligrams each. They work wonders.
Well,
I got more control from Cody found on the job site. I only take it once.
What do you think I'll have to do to get welding certified?
Hmm?
What do you think I'll have to do to get welding certified?
yeah, pass the test.
You gotta, you need to practice with the fucking dual shield.
Yeah.
You can have 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G.
Well, all Doug's gonna pay for is, you know,
The
3/8 plate or half-inch plate fucking 3G. You know, so vertical, vertical.
Oh yeah, that
All you
one
gotta
was
do
the
is
fucking
pass
hardest.
that, and you know, gives you 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
You know,
When you
4G,
do 4G gives you all
but you're only can weld on no more than half-inch plate. My
Without like
my
melting
my
it through.
my certs are 8-inch unlimited, so I can weld 8-inch fucking plate, which I have done that before with Seahawks Stadium we built fucking college. That's so big, fucking huge. I mean, fucking 6-inch fucking base plate on it.
Yeah,
You know, I mean,
that's some
there
specialized.
was some heavy duty. You had to keep it warm. You have it fucking like a weed burner. You get it up to temp 600 degrees, and keep it there. You got a fucking inspector standing there, and he come over with a temp stick every now and fucking check it, make sure it was still hot enough. And fucking took us 2 shifts to weld one side of a fucking stiffener that was down by the base plate.
Yeah, it was only half of it too.
That was only half of it. Yeah, we had to go to the
Good.
other half. Then roll it over, and scarf. You know, that was
And then they left some of them sheared to break away. Or is that-
on the, not on the web stiff or any of that, but on the base plate. You only welded one side of it because if an earthquake happens, it'll shear off rather than fucking
Pull out from it.
It'll shear rather than fucking
That way it'll
buckle.
fall down in place and stay instead of the beam buckling under itself.
And yeah, it could still hold the load.
Genius.
Yeah, my regular flat lines were alright, but my vertical lines.
Well, like I said, dude, you've been running hardwire. Core wire is a different beast. Whole different beast. Hardwire, you run downhand, and you just keep a steady pace. When you're running uphand with core wire, there's
You
a
said you
lot
go
of
in the
things you got to do.
Opposite direction, right?
Yeah, you go uphand, and
Get your machine set right and just focus on your puddle. That's all you gotta do is focus on your puddle. And people do this fucking shit. I just push it straight up.
Yeah.
You know.
I oscillate them.
I don't,
Waste Connections told me to do the moon crescent.
you know, don't need to fucking do that.
No,
It doesn't.
the stick you have to.
Not necessarily. I don't. I just run stringers.
I mean, that's what I'm fucking with schools. Like you have to oscillate the stick.
You don't have to oscillate.
And then after you get your root pass, you can just run stringers. Yeah.
I mean, I got 8-inch unlimited 4G, you know, so I can vertical, overhead, whatever, you know, so. And I don't do that way. When I took my fucking test, I just fucking, on the overhead, I just stayed in front of it and made sure I was in the fucking, in the groove. The first thing they do when after you're on your stringer, they'll come in, or your root pass, they'll come in and look at it and say, go ahead, finish it up, you know.
Well, luckily at Waste Connections, I did get used to welding in odd positions, like hanging upside down at a fucking angle, you know.
Shit, I've been well with fucking mirrors, man.
It was good
That's no
enough, but
fucking fun.
it wasn't the best.
Really not.
Yeah, we went camping one time and we had to use batteries to make a welder. That was really easy. But getting the other parts for the welder was hard. Yeah, one of the hitches on the trailer snapped off. It was a horse trailer, so we had to weld it back on.
Yeah.
That was a bitch to do.
Oh, that reminds me, I got fucking call that guy. I've seen Ricardo. You know, he asked me how far we got on that thing. Not very far. I said, we ain't got a lot of hours. There's not a lot of time on it. I figured out probably the best way to do it is with skill saw. I said, if that idea works, because I told him we were going to be down there tomorrow. I said, if that idea works, then I'll be off tomorrow. And then I can start making parts and clean up the rest of it and put it back together again. But I'm taking my time with it, dude, because I got to put it back together. And I want it done right. You know, so I mean, a couple of different things that I was looking at wasn't working very well. The fucking Sawzall, that wasn't working at all, man. It started fucking going off and I got no control.
So when you meditate, do you always face east? Or west?
I think the skill saw would be great.
Depends on which
Well, that's
engine
not
I'm
very
playing,
blade,
you
so,
know.
you know,
Well, originally your people were from the east,
I just hope it's clear enough.
but you grew up in the west.
Yeah. Funny how that works.
Chilling.
Huh?
I'm chilling.
Nice. You got Pikachu on there?
Oh, yeah.
Charizard?
No. I'm switching my Pidgeot.
You used to have that Pikachu thing where you go out and find the characters or whatever.
Pokemon Go.
Whatever the fuck it was. Me and Douglas were going to go. We were going to see Robin Trower at the fucking downtown Roseland. And he's parked somewhere, and some gal comes parked up to the house, and she's in like a, you know, a Mercedes fucking, you know, $75,000 car, and she like taking pictures. The fuck you taking pictures of that? You know, in front of my house. I'm playing Pokemon. The woman's got to have a lot of fucking money. She's out there fucking doing that stupid shit. I'm just going like, fuck. You know,
Little princess.
I guess if you got that kind of money, you get bored pretty easy.
Yeah.
Get a white cargo van and say there's free Pokemon in there. Great way to get all the adults in there. Where you going now?
This is a Pokemon game inside the game. No, I'm putting stones on my Pokemon. Snap lead. I'm big enough to know if you're trying to take one, you can take it.
Well, Steve, you want to walk around and see what kind of trouble we can get into?
Yeah, I'm in here.
No, you're not.
Rudy, Rudy, Rudy.
Go take a nap.
Yeah, sleepy time.
Shit up.
All right.
I'll bring the bubble tea. I'm gonna take a walk.
Yeah, let's go up that way.
There's people today, but next today.
Yeah.
Moon's full.
I had one viewer. One viewer through 33 minutes. And then he left. There we go. Huh? Big dogs are out there. Howdy. I would say walk through their campsite, but I want to go over. Let's go this way.
Any snakes around here?
Garden snakes, mostly. So this would be a great place to do archery.
I got a mace in case we run into a mountain lion.
You got your mace?
Yeah.
We're gonna run into a mountain lion here. We're too close to the road. Better off just macing a raccoon.
Yeah. So how far under they, like a mile? Or?
If we head down to the river area,
Yeah.
we'll probably see a couple of wildlife out there. But as long as there's people around here, they won't bother us.
We messed up
We're the dumbest rednecks around here. So this place used to be a camp for like kids until they opened it up for everybody. That's why they have this here.
Scout lessons.
Yeah. Now, you know what all these holes are for, right?
No.
Gophers. Those gopher holes.
Plug them up so the ground doesn't give way.
Now, what my uncle used to do is get a metal barrel, a shotgun shell in it with a. Anytime it would trigger once the trap goes off and the groundhog or whatever comes up out of the hole. He would get one. The barrel will come off because what he would use a slug instead of a buckshot.
Yeah.
There's a big ass fucking hole in the ground because of the shot.
That'll put them out.
Now you stay on your side of the road and I'll stay on mine. Don't cross the border. Alan's not here to hold your hand.
Today's America, there are no borders. Just ask Texas.
Canada's never had a border except those patrol orders.
We don't need one. Canada only sort of matters.
So we can actually go right here, but anything past this white fence is private property. These white things are private property. Those are pheasants.
Oh,
Yeah.
kill one?
When it comes to the season, but you can't kill them right now.
Oh. I doubt I could, but it's always nice to know.
You could try. I'd rather wait until they're ready for season. Now, they do have wild turkeys out here,
Oh.
but you can't hunt them until, well, actually, whenever hunting season starts, you could probably get 1 or 2 wild turkeys, but you don't want to let people know that you're hunting for them. So you always use a silence weapon.
Okay.
Kind of like the reason why I'm getting my silenced weapon.
Right.
I don't usually go hunting without a silenced weapon. Remember, I'm live streaming, so I don't want them to know that I'm using what kind of weapon I'm using. But a bow is a good silenced weapon.
Yes, it
You just gotta learn how to pull it back, wait to take the shot, and then pow. Now, I would aim for one of those birds. You gotta pull it back harder if you want to launch it farther. Remember to pinch it. As far as you can.
Boy,
I went pretty far.
it's hard to aim because I pull it back, right, and I can't see directly in the middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just a slingshot, huh?
Yeah.
It's not like that with a bow and arrow, right?
No. A bow. What you're getting is probably it probably has sights on it. So close one eye, whatever your dominant eye is. Can you see anything? Always aim lower than what you're aiming at
Right.
with slingshots.
Oh yeah, I even learned that training with basic. Remember that.
Because if you're shooting far distance, just say if you have an airsoft gun and it's a long distance gun, I would aim high and then go down a little bit.
In the arc.
Yes. And if you miss the first shot, I would turn it a little bit to that way, or if you wanted to have a curve, I would turn it just a tiny bit, the angle of the gun, and I would let it go. So for those ones, pull back and then just figure out where you're aiming at, and then the front of it, you want to have it down. Almost hit a dragonfly.
That's like 30 yards.
Look at that sun. If anybody can tell me why the sun looks like that, hit me up with a message, comment, and subscribe, please.
See where that one went?
Nope.
You getting it?
Aim for one of the poles out there.
I was about 5 feet off.
Yeah.
Same.
So where were you off at? Left or right?
Right. And it's because I'm using, I'm looking at this from here, and I'm also using my right eye.
Use your dominant eye, close your right eye.
Oh, that's a lot fucking closer.
So you got to use both eyes to be able to aim. If you're aiming down a sight for just practicing, you want to be able to use both sights. So you cover up one eye and use the other eye. and then you cover up the other eye to see which one is better.
There was a test that I learned from a Navy SEAL. It's something about doing a diamond and finding out which eye you're. I don't know. I thought I was right-eyed on that, but it's always good to train with both anyway.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Are you allergic to bees?
I got stung by some Georgia hornets and I was fine.
Okay. These are just honeybees.
Oh, that was so close.
Saw that.
One more.
Now, if we had some pellets, then we'll be able to do some damage.
Or some ball bearings,
Yeah.
whatever. That's too small.
Well,
A little bit better than I was before.
yeah. Learn how to shoot better. I just didn't hear ping.
Right. Now I could get that with a pistol. I really could. Maybe not the first shot, but within the first shot.
Yeah, I wouldn't allow you to use my pistol. It has no sights on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to use it.
It's just aiming. It's like any other gun. It just has no sights on it.
Yeah. Well, you probably just know the trajectory.
Yeah, that's the reason why I have a silenced weapon.
Projectile.
Yeah, I have. I use subsonic rounds. They're hard to. Like if you shoot a target with a subsonic round with a suppressor,
Yeah.
it's harder to hear where it came from because it's a subsonic round. Yeah, somebody's recently been here.
Today?
Nah, last couple of days. Or last week. Because it takes a while for it to come back up. Heavy vehicle, probably tractor. Any kind of vehicle could have came through here.
I mean, really, who knows just who the fuck was out in those woods, living out there or whatever.
On your side, do you see you see a lot of flat on your side right down there? Right beside you? Animal was laying there. That wasn't people, that was animals.
There were a bunch of small ones or one big one.
Yeah, mostly deer. They come through here. This is like grazing for them.
They get to be like elk out here.
Elk, deer. Yeah. Just look for pellets. Sign of... That's not a pellet, that's dog shit. But pellets are what you're looking for if they're deer. If they're still a little bit warm, not like weather warm, but warm enough, that means deer have been here. So what are these plants? Well, get to picking my cotton, boy.
Oh, Lord. That's what my... Come on, I'm from Georgia, you don't get asked me.
You guys got cotton down there.
Damn right we do.
You just have the Mexicans picking it now.
Just can't stop.
So, wow. Tractor ended up here, or vehicle. It turned back around right here. You see the tracks. It turned back around right here and went back up.
Must have been a party thing.
Yeah. Lots of kids come out here and party. So which way do you think we should go? Because that's down to the river. That's going to be a long walk all the way back up here. If we head this way, through one of those patches over there.
Yeah.
You think we're going to end up back at our campsite? Or at least somebody's?
You might as well do that, play it a little safer.
Huh?
Unless you're armed. Don't tell me. Got my knife.
I just got to find a rock to sharpen mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if it's tall grass and you're not making that much noise and you see a figure and it just lifts up its head, that's a deer. Yeah, it's antelopes. Horns. But yeah, you can tell that somebody's been out here pushing down this stuff. They didn't even cut or anything, they just pushed it down. Vehicle, feet, party, group of people. So I see an opening there, but that's through blackberry bushes. There's an opening over there.
Right.
So I think we go through there and then head east. Go north and then east.
Yeah. If I wanted to, I could be dead silent out here.
Yeah. But it's better to be noisy if you don't know where you're at, or
Yeah.
if you're stalking something or something's stalking you.
How come?
'Cause you don't know what's out here. Don't you ever watch documentaries about being out in the woods?
Somewhat.
You always got to be noisy. Unless you're hunting, and then you be quiet, but you always have to have a spotter or somebody with you.
Well, why make noise if something's stalking you instead of being covert?
Because if something's stalking you and it's a bigger animal,
Yeah.
you want to be noisy.
Sound bigger to them.
Yeah.
My instinct is just to be quiet as possible. But I guess if that thing can smell me, and it's got good hearing, it's nothing.
Yeah. But if you're downrange, they won't be able to smell you. But if you're uprange,
Right.
or I think it's the other way around.
Studying deer, they have the upwind.
Yeah, if you're downwind, they can smell you. But if you're upwind or behind them, most people say, they won't be able to see you or smell you. But yeah, that's the opening where we want to go. Cotton fields, where his family's from.
You know why they call them crackers, right?
Yep, because of the whip. You're gonna get this stuff all over your clothes, and then all over the seats. All right, we're going into the woods, people. Pray for us to get out safely. This is real life shit. Ah, fucker. Goddamn blackberry bush. All right, there's something over there. Can't tell what it is. Oh, it's a table. We found our way out of the woods and back in. Yep, somebody's been here. This is all taken down. Whew. Told you we'd make it back out. We actually ended up in somebody's camping area. Sorry for the people that are here.
So if you want to go to the log cabin,
Logs?
like some of these trees that it just don't seem practical. Like a really tall one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
Do you have a tree line?
I would keep some of the tree line for cover, but the rest of it I would actually, yeah.
You would need like maybe 10 to build a cabin.
No. If you want to go full out, you want at least 30, 40.
Camp in your tent could be ripped up.
Yeah.
They got a tent on the shop.
Or we can build a mud cabin.
Yeah. That's probably what I meant to do. Build a at least part.
But I would go with trees instead of bigger ones, because the bigger ones, if you knock them down, they'll make like a log this size. Yeah. But a log that size? Hell no.
I want to cut through that brush mark.
You guys having fun?
Hey, you get them on Amazon.
Oh, the shit.
That kind of thing. It's a good food.
That's a nice thingy right there. That's what you should get.
Oh yeah, no, I've been looking at those motors and shit. You know what I mean?
I would just get a electric motor if you're.
Another thing to list, man. I want to be ready forever.
Yeah, but if you get a motor like that, you want one that's also quiet, like an electric one. Because if you're duck hunting, or any type of hunting on the river, you want a silent one. And that's a,
Because there's some big animals out there.
yeah. Like, for example, if you get a weed whacker and put a propeller on that thing, you can go fast up a fucking river.
A weed whacker.
No joke. Gas powered weed whacker.
Shit, that's all I need. I don't need a motor. Alright, I got an idea. There's something to sell on Amazon. It's a, you know, inflatable thing that comes with a pump so you can take it anywhere, but I wasn't sure about fitting one of those legit motors on there.
Yeah, you don't have to. You just get a weed whacker.
How about a, you know, chargeable weed whacker? Because I'll have a solar power.
No, you can sit down. It's fine. We just walked through the field out there and
How was it?
yeah, fun. I got a
Someone was partying out there.
yeah.
Not right.
Lots of signs of people laying down or animals laying down.
Oh, about back there.
Yeah, about out there.
Yeah, there's a. We usually get this camp. Our favorite campsite here is right over there.
Yeah.
And there's a trail that goes back out there. Through there, you know, so.
Well, we saw an opening down there about a little bit, and I didn't see the tent there until we
You can
came
walk
around.
out there. You can go down here. You can walk a long ways back through the, you know.
Yeah, we just went through the cotton field.
Yeah, the tent. There are tents. There's a.
No, it's seriously cotton field out there. It was a nice walk. I live streamed the whole thing. So if you ever want to watch it. I'm actually gonna end it now.
What, Instagram?
YouTube. Alright.